Hi, this is George Newark from Trusted Rentals. Today we're demonstrating my 312 cat excavator digging a cellar hole for a new house. This is a lot that got cleared recently, and today's the first day of making sure that we have enough depth before we hit ledge to pour the foundation on. These videos are neat because they kind of give you an idea of the capacity of the machine in relation to any project that you might have. It's nice to see a piece of equipment in action, because then you can just weigh it against what you need to do, and then you can get a feel for whether or not you need this machine, whether you need the other machine, which is the 311 machine, the one with the blade, or a mini machine. A lot of people think they need a big machine, but the small machine really will work perfectly fine for them. So it's kind of neat having the videos for you to look at to just get some bearing on what piece of equipment you might need for your project. My equipment operator, Scott, is running the machine through my construction company, George Newark Construction, and he's been with me 8 years, so he's making it look relatively easy. So don't any of you homeowners out there think that you're going to get in this machine and run it like this, because he's been doing it for 20 years, 8 years for me, and he's very good at it. What makes him very good at it is that he's very smooth on the machine. He doesn't, it's not, if you look at his actions, even though the actions of the machine are combined, they're not all lurchy. You know, he's a pretty smooth operator. And that really helps towards the longevity of the machine, making sure that the machine holds its value and stays tight for its lifetime. We've done actually a lot of work to this machine. We've done about $30,000 worth of work in the last couple of years. I really spend some money trying to make sure that every piece of equipment that goes out is a first quality piece, and it's not a new machine by any means, but people that rent it have been very happy with it. Where he's setting the material beside him, because on his left side, directly in front of me, is a giant hole that we're going to attempt to fill. The foundation of the house is actually sticking up 3 feet out of the ground where the excavator is. So if you can envision, the top of the foundation wall is going to be about the bottom of the carriage of the machine. So everything from there uphill needs to be filled in, and that's why we're putting the material in. So there's a lot of system to how we run the machinery, making sure we don't have to move material excessively. You know, this piece of equipment is primarily a digging tool. You know, it's not meant for material transport. We have the skid steer, we have a crawler loader, we have other pieces of equipment for material transport. But this is primarily a digger. And it's a good digger. It's got a Rockland thumb on it, which is a really nice thumb, that gray piece just above the bucket, operated by a hydraulic foot pedal in the cab. And basically, you step on the pedal and the thumb piece comes down. If we ever get Scott here to grab a rock, we'll show you the mechanics of that. But it's basically, it's exactly like a thumb on your hand. Just kind of opens up and broadens the usage of the machine to just make it that much more handy. Grab logs, stumps, rocks, whatever you want to get out of your way. You don't have to necessarily scoop it into your bucket. It's a third of a yard bucket, so it will take about 30 buckets to fill a 10-wheel dump truck, just a regular 10-wheel dump truck, not a triaxle. About 30 buckets. Actually, 27 buckets comfortably. But if you want to freight it up and be completely illegal going down the road, about 30 buckets. So basically he's just taken this starting point, which is right here in front of me, and then you get a flat spot, and then you just kind of follow that flat spot right across. You get it close. It's not perfect, but if you got a pretty good eye for running the machine, you can get it pretty darn close. We know we're going to hit some ledge in this site. We don't exactly know where, but We know it's here somewhere. There's a huge ledge outcropping at the bottom of this hill, and where it goes is anybody's guess. It's just kind of a crapshoot. You can hear him kind of scraping some big rocks, but you can't tell whether they're rocks or it's actually ledge. The teeth on the bucket are about 6 inches long, so it's not really meant for finished grading, but for digging it works awesome. Side cutters on the bucket also. You can kind of see them on the side of the bucket bolted on there. Helps direct material into the bucket. You get a mountain of dirt in a short period of time. There it is. That's probably it right there, but hard to tell. Okay, that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching.